Alright guys, welcome back to the next episode, episode 2 of our last Ark Mobile play. Today I'm going to show you how you can reach in under 3 hours level 22 on your character, right? First of all, offline, unfortunately, I tamed 2 creatures there that are going to be helpful for us. One to tank eventual damage that we're gonna get, and the other to increase our levels. And here is our first Dilo that we found on the beach and that we want to tame to complete our quest. So the way to do it, obviously you beat him down with your club, and after that you put some meat into him. That's gonna take care of it itself. Now we're gonna hunt whatever we can around him so we don't get disturbed, so the taming process can finish fairly quickly. We're also, as always, gathering stones wherever we can. Stones are going to be a very invaluable resource for us going forward. So yeah, and we have to guard him a little bit because apparently he's taking more than I was initially suspecting him to take during taming. He's a level 65. He's going to be perfectly adequate for us to help us hunt whatever we want to hunt, right? And also we're gonna get a lot of levels because we are going to complete a quest in the game. So remember what I told you last time? Do the quests the game wants you to do in order, and you're gonna get a lot of levels after that, and you're gonna evolve pretty quickly. A lot of spawns near us, a lot of carbonaries spawning on this beach, and later on this episode we are gonna have a visit that almost gave me a heart attack. But we'll talk about that later during the episode, of course, right? So almost there with the taming. That Carbonaris is really close to us, so I need to move quickly, change him to follow me to low. And the good thing, because we finished taming him during this quest, we got 10 levels for free for him. Everything went into his HP, so he can tank and fight for us, right? So he's going to be our companion for the first beginning of the game, early stages of the game. As always, gathering stone, gathering fiber, gathering berries. We need all of these to progress further, and you will see why in just a minute. Also, some wood, always needed for everything that we want to do. Another level, we started pumping up a little bit our own HP, and we want to have all the leather threads so we can actually do another quest based on those items after we craft them. Gathering fiber for that, also stone, berries, so we can feed our new tames. The listro is very important. You can pet it, and after that he's going to give you an XP boost for all the creatures that are near him, right? Alright, so we're putting them close together so all of them can get the XP boost from that little listro lizard thingy. I've spread my meat inside all the containers that I have, so I can spoil the meat faster, so I can create more narcotics. And now we are going to create a raft, which is very important for us because it's going to allow us to move on the water as well as we are moving on the land. Okay, so quite important. So now let's put everything together, put everything back in the main container storage box, and now we're gonna use it. I have to be closer to the water, which is scary. I got a little bit of an XP boost from that. Alright, I'm hopping onto it. I'm changing some things in here, including removing the sail, because that's annoying. You can't see in front of you. And we have a green drop, the first green drop that is near to us, and we can actually go and check it out, right? So let's take our faithful companion with us and kill a couple of dodos down the way so we can get more hide and more meat. We also want to train our little companion, right? Or Dilo. Not a lot of stuff, but at least I got a bow, which has a little bit more damage than the standard bow that you can craft based on the engrams that you learn. That's not bad. It's actually a good addition in the beginning. And we also want to tame another listro. To tame these little lizards, you just need to be near them when they are hungry and feed them your mojo berries. And they're gonna follow you home afterwards, right? So it's gonna take a little bit of time to tame them. Passive taming is probably the worst thing in this game, because you always need to be around the creature to feed it exactly when it's hungry, otherwise the taming effect is going to drop, right? So you really need to take care of that. So now the second one is tamed. We have 4 little creatures here. 2 of them are going to give us an XP boost. And now we can move to basically the next quest that we're gonna do. And we're also making sure to give our creatures enough food in their inventory, right? So going here on the next shore to test a little bit the raft, which is going smoothly. And I found another Dilo, which I really want to tame as well, right? Lower level than the first one, but is going to do just fine for the beginning of the game. So you want a little bit of an army, right? You want about 3 or 4 of these before you get to bigger creatures. To be able to tame bigger creatures, they are going to act like a little army. You just target something and they'll attack it for you. And since I'm on this shore, I'm making everything possible to eradicate any threat to my new tame, right? He's unconscious, can't defend itself, so anything that want to attack me is going to target the tame as well. Getting a little bit of meat just in case I need it. Sticking around to this guy while he's taming. I'm looking at the threads, because this is probably going to be the next quest that I want to do. I want to dress a little bit better, right? There's a task to do in the game for that, which is going to reward you with XP. Now this Carbonaris is stressing me out a little bit, not because they are very aggressive, but they can get aggressive randomly, sporadically, and start attacking you. This time it wasn't the case. Now I'm trying to put him on the raft. He went under the raft. Let's move him out of the dangerous area, because there are some nasty jellyfishes in there. And now I'm going to position the raft in another way, so he can actually follow me on top of the raft and I can take him home. Please do not let Dilos in the water. Piranha and these jellyfish are going to kill them pretty fast, and it's going to be a darn shame, right? So you lose them quite fast if you do that. So now we have 2 Dilos. That's very good. That's a very good start for us. Now this Triceratops, if he would have been a bigger level than what he is, he's a level 20, and I think I'm gonna check it right now just to make sure what he is. I could probably try to tame him, although it's pretty early to attempt that. Yeah, he's a level 20, quite low HP, so we can't really use him. What I want to do, I want to take all the fibers and all the hides, and I'm going to enable the better duds task or quest. I'm going to create all my clothes out of leather, and that's going to give me some armor for the next things that I want to do in the game, but also it's going to reward me with some experience and another level, right? I'm level 13 right now, if I see that correctly there. So there you go, level up. I also received a fresh pair of boots from the game. I equipped that. I don't know what that is, probably because the game is starting to get decommissioned, you get all these kind of crazy messages, but that's fine. I've enabled a couple of more things that we'll need to craft along the way. And now I'm actually making a terrible mistake. I'm sending to attack that Triceratops basically all my tames. I didn't notice that one of the listros was still on group whistle. You have to remove group whistling. Right. And I have enabled the next quest in the game, which is to hunt 3 dilos. And for that I need a bow, I need arrows, and of course create more tranks, right? More narcotics to have just in case you want to tame something. Those narcotics are very good to keep the creature that you want to tame unconscious for more time, just to feed it, to forcibly feed it and to make it your own. Right. So now I'm putting in the chest everything that I don't need. I'm throwing in the water all this old clothes because I don't need them anymore. And I think now I'm going to make that terrible mistake that I was talking about. So I'm getting that oyster because I need pearls in the late game. Actually, I think now I'm searching for dilos, and I think I wanna first I want to get another dilo tamed while I'm searching, because I have this nice radar that the game give me just to be able to complete this quest. Meanwhile, I'm just collecting more stuff along the way, some more wood, thatch, maybe some things to repair my clubs there, and probably my axe as well. Alright, so now I'm going. I've seen another dilo. I use my bola on him, and this one is a pretty huge level actually. And I'm gonna use my trank arrows to get him down a little bit faster. And after a certain level, the creatures are no longer tameable with only the club. So trank arrows are a requirement, and since I got them for free from that drop, I'm starting to use them when I need them, right? So that's very important, to use what the game give you just to make your life a little bit more easier. So here I'm trying to avoid these carbonaries, just so he doesn't get into attack mode and start killing my dilo that is taming. And with this dilo, I'm going to have an army of 3 dilos that are going to do my commands, basically, right? So moving around, trying to stay out of the way of these carbonaries. We're playing hide and seek basically now, because if he sees me, he might try to attack me or to attack my my tame, right? Pretty hard to tame. I don't remember it being so hard in the past. Now I'm looking also for that PT, because I will need the flying creature pretty soon. Oh, and I get some compies that want to eat me alive, right? So I need to take care of them far away from the taming dilo, otherwise they might go and eat him up. A little bit of action for you in the beginning of the game. These compies, that's what they are called, the little dinos. They can be very dangerous in the beginning of the game. You don't have that much in HP, in your life, let's say. You have to be very, very careful. Cool. As I was saying, the taming process seems to be a lot slower than I was remembering. Or maybe I'm just remembering, you know, some weird stuff, I don't know. And pretty soon now we're gonna have the third one in our control, right? So let's get him back to our armies. Let's kill another one of these little dodos. We have to avoid creatures down the line here, down this shoreline, to be more exactly. So I'm killing only dodos. I'm not attacking anything else for the time being. Okay. That thing still keeps on happening on mobile. It's very annoying. Get the whistle deselected from time to time when you're pressing on certain parts of your screen. Well, that's fine, you know. I mean, this is the life of a mobile player. It's something. Actually move everything that I don't need out of my inventory. I'm going to create some narcos, I think. Yep, getting all the spoiled meat out of all the boxes. I'm putting new meat in the boxes, and now I'm trying to create actually more tranks, more narcotics. And I forgot to deselect him, basically, right? And here is, I'm attacking this strike, but I didn't realize that the second listro was also on group whistle command. For some reason, I don't know why I didn't notice this. And now I am attacking the Triceratops. And this little guy is going to just go and attack the Triceratops as well, and is going to get obliterated in the process. So I'm going to be down to one listro. That's a darn shame, but you know how it is, right? So he targeted as well everything, which is really, really bad. Right, so now we take a look at our tames while my little army eats it up. Get back, I'm trying to get back everyone here in the center, increase the levels as much as I can. So I just realized that one of my listros was gone. I was really sad for a little bit of time, but you know how it is, right? So these little guys, if you're not careful with them, they're gonna die. So going to sleep for a little bit, that also gains us a little bit of XP if we do that. Now we eat, we drink, and we'll start hunting the dinos, which is very important to do. Getting everything killed in the process, actually. And I'm going to take my 4 main creatures, let's say, that I have at the moment after I update them a little bit with the new levels. And you'll see that Moschop just got a lot of health, a lot of HP. He's quite the fat boy, which I like it very much, because he's going to be useful for me for tanking in the beginning. If anything attacks me, I'm just gonna send him to basically become a meat shield so I can run away. That's what you use Moschops in Ark Mobile. You can't ride them, you can't put them to collect resources for you, but you can use them to basically be meat shields for you so you can run away, which is a good thing, right? So now I'm noticing this beautiful little thing, level 65, here in the beginning area, let's call it, which is really good. So I'm going to attempt to get it, right? While we are hunting for stuff down the line here. So let's kill this listro really fast, eat it up. I need to get some levels into my guys, and this is the best way to do it. Now, a lot of Carbonaris just spawned in this area. I don't like that, because that's gonna make my life a lot harder when I'm trying to tame things. The dodo has the same effect, so taming times increases when there's a lot of creatures around you, and also the time the creature stays under, it's also decreasing, which is a pain in the butt. So you have to kill everything that is in the area where you are trying to tame something, always, always, always. And it's good for you because you're also gaining experience by hunting, right? So here's our first victim, but he just went into the water and probably gotten eaten by Mega Piranha. He's not good, he didn't came out, so okay, lost the opportunity to kill a Dilo, that's fine. We're going further, another track there, that might be something useful for us in a future episode. We're gonna eat this Listro up, we're gonna go with our guys. I'm not yet leaving this area, these two beach areas, let's say, right? I'm still not strong enough to go near the swamp where I'll have to battle snakes and all kind of crazy crocodiles. Okay, so there's a lot of danger in there, not just yet willing to do so. So I'm just strolling around here in the beginning area. I have everything I need here, no need to go anywhere else for the time being. Okay, first Dilo, let's attack it. My guys should be able to kill him pretty fast, and they did. And that counts as a kill, as you can see in the top right corner of the screen, right? So you don't necessarily need to kill them with the bow and arrows like the quest says, you just need to confirm the kill, right? So that's something we can do. So this was the second one right now, and we're gonna search for the last one. And as I said, a lot of carbonaries, I need to do something about that, so one of you need to go. All of you need to go, but I can't take on all of you because you're gonna start getting help from from your friends. So for the time being, let's just go here, see where we can find the next target for our quest, the next Dilo to kill. Looking around a little bit, that radar is moving about, and there you go, the next Dilo that needs to kill. And there were two of them. This kind of scared me a little bit, so I went ahead and helped my guys a little bit. I don't want to lose anyone just yet. And guess what? I got another bow, which seems to be better than what I had, right? So I'm gonna replace them and probably throw the other one out because I really don't want to keep duplicates of stuff that I don't really need. There's a long way to go until you get the possibility to transform them back into raw materials, so I don't want to do that. And of course, another two Dilos on the beach. Let's just kill them. Probably in the future I'm going to try to tame at least one more to have 4, but for now I don't want to do that. I want to just kill everything that I don't need on this beach to make it safer for me, and now I have the means to do it with my little army. Okay, so looking around, see I need to build some more spears. For that you need fibers, wood, thatch, and some flint. So I'm getting those materials right now so I can build my spears to be able to defend myself, right? I can do 3 more of them, that should be sufficient for now until I get home. But what am I seeing here? A level 20, that's not good. I don't need that. It's way too small. Doesn't going to have anything that I can use for. I also started the hunt for Mega Piranha quest just to get more XP faster inside. And what do I see here? This beautiful little thing, level 65, which is perfect for me in the beginning right now. I'm gonna trank it, 1 arrow to the head should do it. And I want to try something out. I want to look at how much food this creature has and try to start taming it after the food decreases, because Otherwise, we're gonna spend a lot of time, and we're still gonna spend a lot of time, but this is the best way to tame something. So I'm basically creating some sort of a protective barrier with my tames around this beautiful thing here, this PT, and I'm trying to see how much time it's going to take for it to start starving. That's the idea, right? To make it starve first. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm just gonna put everything that I don't necessarily need on the moss chops, because he can carry more than me at this point in time. And I just realized that I'm going to need some more meat and some more tranks. So I'm basically now rushing home to get more tranks, and along the way I'm just going to get more meat to have in my inventory for the taming process to take effect. I'm in no way, any way necessary right now, able to go hunt something bigger to get prime meat. It's just impossible at this low level. You're just gonna kill yourself basically, so don't even try it, okay? You just need to pretty much stick with the tame, use narcos, use narcotics, use narco berries, use regular old meat, and you're just gonna be fine. But you have to be faithful to this job, right? To stick around until it starves, and after that start feeding it regular old meat, and you're gonna have your tame. All right, so while we're waiting for this beautiful thing to get to a starving level, I'm probably going to go and look for mega piranhas, because that's the idea, right? So we need to kill 5 mega piranhas. 5. It's pretty hard to kill 2 or 3 of them. 5 is going to be even worse, and I'm almost going to get killed because some of them were really high level in these waters here. For the time being, I'm just spending a little more time with the PT, and I'm increasing some of the levels in my little army here, just to reassure myself that they can protect this thing while I'm away, right? So I'm looking into the water, getting back to it, eating something because I need to eat also, looking at the food level. I'm waiting also for the night to get here, because if we sleep, the food is going to decrease faster in the tame. For now, I'm just feeding it more narcotics. I'm taking my raft away for the time being, getting home a little bit, trying to sleep, although you can't do that during the day, unfortunately. Okay, so then I'm just going to, try to repair some of my things, do some other stuff around the camp, and put some things away in the chest, just to get the time to pass a little bit faster. But by doing all of these things, by taming, by hunting, by gathering resources, and by doing those quests, I'm getting a lot of experience, and with experience it's gonna, you're gonna get levels, you're gonna unlock a lot of cool stuff. So next episode, we are just going to start doing more crazy stuff, like taming bigger beasts and building more cool and interesting things for us to progress in the game. So feeding him more narcos, looking at its food level is decreasing really slow. I don't know why. Usually it goes down a lot faster if you keep him sleeping. But of course, sleeping yourself, that's the most important factor to decrease a tame's food level. So remember that as the best way to tame a beast, right? So for the time being, again, I'm getting more stuff, and I'm looking for those mega piranhas because I need to kill them. Wood is going to be very important because next time we are going to start building wood foundations, walls, and roofing, just to get another one of those quests done so we can get even more XP down the line. Okay, always checking, always feeding narcotics, and I'm taking the raft back home so I can try and sleep. I only have a sleeping bag for the time being. I should construct a bed. Sleeping in beds rather than on those bed rolls. Actually, you can sleep for 8 hours at a time, which is really helpful, especially when you're taming stuff. So, but for now, we have to make do with our sleeping bag. It's fine enough. We're eating something, we're drinking some water, and just moving a little bit around until, you know, the game allows us to sleep, which is annoying. I know. You should be able to sleep wherever you want, but this is the game mechanic. We cannot do anything to move past that, right? So, gathering more resources, looking down the beach to see if something useful or interesting pops up to us. Getting more narco berries by hand so far. Yes, I know. But soon we won't have to do that. We will have, in the next episode, a tame that is going to help us with gathering more narcos than we ever could do it ourselves, right? So, creating some more narcotic, taking the raft for a little stroll again, moving again to the tame, just to feed it some more narcotics to be able to go myself to sleep, right? So you have to do that, otherwise the tame might wake up during the night while you're sleeping, and you have to basically start all over again. Good, we're home, we're going to sleep. After we eat something, of course, drink some water. There you go. Now we're sleeping for 4 hours in our sleeping bag. Now getting back to the taming spot. We're always looking around to see if any ferocious creatures want to eat us or our tame. And the food actually got lower a little bit, so half of the taming process is just going to go really quickly, as you can see. But now, unfortunately, we will have to wait, and we will have to protect the taming creature. Feed it more narcotics. Now I'm looking for piranhas. And because this is somewhat of a swamp, there you go. So wherever you see these green things in the water, these plants, you're safe to bet that you're gonna get some mega piranhas next to you. So I was able to kill 2. I'm looking for 3 more right now. They respawn pretty fast, and this area is very useful for us when we're trying to do stuff like that, right? So another one trying to kill me here, and he's almost going to be able to kill me because he was quite huge. And I started to panic a little bit here. If that would have been a Dilfo on the beach, I would have been dead and I would have to start over, right? So now I'm going to hide next to my mouse chop. I'm going to feed myself with berries, and I'm going to feed the creature with narcotics, because this PT needs to be ours until the end of the day, in-game day. Looking around, and I can see in the distance some more Dilos, which is not good. We'll have to take care of them. And obviously I need more wood, and I need more flint to be able to create more spears and to resume fighting the piranhas to get the quest completed. It's quite a nasty quest. I'm not sure how you can make it easier. You just have to be careful and stick to it, you know? Have a lot of spears with you. Bow and arrow does not work underwater. You're not going to be able to kill them with that, okay? So this is a level 5. Not worth a watch. Hitting him with narcotics again. And going forward to... after I regen my health to look for more piranhas because we need to finish the quest. Okay, so almost there with the PT. We're pretty close to taming it. I probably should have paused the screen recording while I was taming him to make it easy for you guys to watch this. But I thought maybe you want to know how PT needs to be tamed in mobile. Pretty positive that you already know that, but you know, gives us a chance to discuss some things here and there, you know. So I need to go all the way across this beach to just basically reset the spawning points of the mega piranhas. I think that's the trick to it, and that's what I was trying to do. And I couldn't find any more mega piranhas, so I got back to taming. Right, and seeing if my tame creatures need any level up, any levels to be put into them. 98%, almost there, feeding him a little bit more narcos, looking for any potential threats. I'm really looking at the jellyfishes because those actually gives us toxin, which is going to be very useful for late game, if you will. Toxin also, if you feed toxin to the taming creature, is going to give the narcotic effect, but is also going to take some of the health down from the taming creature. So that's another option. You can do that, and it's actually more potent than narcotics sometimes. But you're also basically killing the creature, so maybe that's not the best approach there. We'll try probably on bigger animals in the future just to get them, you know. And this is our PT. After the taming process, from level 65, he got to level, what was it, 85, I think, or something like that. So a good level. A good level for such early in the game. You can't always aim for the 100 plus creatures. You're not gonna get them, so you have to start small and go up from there, you know. So in this case we have a pretty decent PT with decent stats, which can get actually bigger, so that's fine. Trying to transport all my army on the other shore next to my home so I don't get them killed in the process, you know. The PT is spinning circles around me. It's kind of annoying that the flying creatures do that, but you know, the alternative is to ride them, and for the time being we do not have a way to do that. The saddle for PTs is at level 27 if I remember correctly. We have to be patient to get there first. I'm quickly going here trying to kill some more of these pesky creatures on the beach. The moss sharp, as you can see, he always, instead of attacking, he comes near to you, which is good, as I said, because he's going to be my meat shield if anything happens. Bigger creatures, right? He's going to be my sacrificial pet. So, kill the Carbonaries, because they are annoying and there's a lot of them. Getting back to my side of the beach, to my home, trying to gather some stuff down the way. Probably I'm going to try to sleep, right? Because that's also important to do. And all these actions that you've seen here generated me a lot of experience. So basically I jumped from level 16, right, where I was able to construct my first raft, to at the end of this episode anyways, I'm going to be level 22. 6 full levels in less than, I think, 3 hours or something like that. And plus 1 hour before that, that makes it, we made 22 levels in 3 hours of gameplay, which is insane. You can really progress pretty fast in the game just by following the quests and by farming for things that you will use down the line. That you cannot progress if you cannot craft things, right? So another Carbonaries, another Dilo in the water. We need to be careful not to get attacked. It's also night. You don't see far away during the night, so you need to be careful. We killed something there, which is good. We're gonna kill these Carbonaries just to get it out of the way. And I've seen something with my little eye there, which really scared the hell out of me, and you can see it too. That's a Spino battling Triceratops, or if it's not a Triceratops, that used to be an alpha creature. So moving fast from this area because he's coming our way, activating all the trikes in the area. I don't understand why Spinos can kill wild trikes so fast, because if I... Okay, so now actually looking at our Listro, we also need to feed the creatures, we need to pet the Listro, we need to gather some more stones just to get ready for the next things we are going to do in game. And of course we need to kill those last 3 mega piranhas, right? So I'm just going to place everything that I don't need in my chest here. Also have an egg with me. Now I'm quickly going down the beach here and getting back to that little swamp place. And here we're gonna see another 2 mega piranhas, but first I'm going to attempt and kill one of these jellyfish creatures. You can easily get them to get near you, but you really have to be careful because they have a stun attack, right? So you cannot move after you get stunned. And getting inside the water here, I'm going to pretty soon see a pack of mega piranhas so I can kill. And I think that's going to be it for this episode because it's pretty long as it is. Didn't expect it to be so long actually. Okay. Looking for it. That's not a mega piranha, but I'm killing it anyways. Okay. What do you want from me? Get away. Please do not kill me. Okay, so his friend come to play as well. This saber-toothed salmon. He can bite you and actually poison you for a little bit. Alright, so you have to be a little bit careful with them as well. They are going to give you reduced mobility basically. And now here it is, mega piranha. I need another one. Where could he be? Where could he be? That arrow shows me to go to the swamp. No, please, not yet. And there you go. There you go, all the mega piranhas that I needed to kill, and more, because of course, when you're not looking for them, there are like 500 of them in each little pocket of water on this map. Okay, so we managed to kill all of those. We actually got something very useful there. That smoothing bulb is going to help us taming the next creature that we need faster. It's going to increase 10 times the taming effect of any meat that he consumes. I'm also preparing for the next episode and learning some engrams. We're gonna start forging stuff, get some metal down the line, get some metal things, so we can actually progress faster, right? Alright, so the next one that we're going to do is the second house that we're gonna build, but until then, tra-la-la.